And things were really tough. Jobs were crap. Money was bad. As a matter of fact, the top 5 best people I've met in my life probably follow the Islamic faith.
It's not from me. I didn't do it. If it's from God.
He's a beautiful man and he's just so helpful.
I think to me, it's the most beautiful thing.
That story's always stuck with me and it's helped me become a better person.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Semoga keselamatan serta rahmat Allah senantiasa meliputi kita semua, dan semoga keberkahan senantiasa Allah berikan kepada kita atas apapun yang Ia titipkan kepada kita, baik itu keberkahan atas umur kita, keberkahan atas harta-harta kita, maupun keberkahan atas kesehatan kita ya teman-teman, sehingga semua keberkahan itu mendorong kita untuk semakin semangat meningkatkan ketakwaan kita kepada Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Nah teman-teman, seperti biasa dalam setiap video saya mengajak untuk kita semua mari meningkatkan kualitas kita sebagai individu muslim ya, dengan melihat apapun kondisi di sekitaran kita sebagai bentuk nyata bahwa kita adalah manusia yang bersyukur ya. Nah teman-teman, mari sama-sama kita saksikan sebuah video yang sangat menginspirasi ya, yang saya dapatkan dari channel YouTube MI Magazine ya teman-teman ya, dimana sedikit banyak mengingatkan kita tentang pentingnya kepedulian seorang muslim terhadap lingkungannya. Yuk bismillahirrahmanirrahim, semoga banyak pelajaran yang bisa kita ambil di dalamnya.
And things were really tough. Jobs were crap. Money was bad. As a matter of fact, the top 5 best people I've met in my life probably follow the Islamic faith.
It's not from me. I didn't do it. If it's from God.
He's a beautiful man and he's just so helpful.
I think to me, it's the most beautiful thing.
That story's always stuck with me and it's helped me become a better person.
Dalam hidup, kita seringkali dihadapkan pada pilihan, apakah kita akan membantu sesama atau hanya berdiam diri? Hari ini kita akan mendengar sebuah kisah luar biasa tentang seorang pria muslim yang penuh kasih dan ketulusan. Seorang perempuan asal Amerika, melalui akun sosial medianya, @NevinHeaven, membagikan kisah inspiratif tentang seorang pria muslim yang ditemuinya. Bukan orang kaya, bukan pula seseorang dengan kehidupan yang serba mudah. Namun hatinya begitu luas, selalu tergerak untuk membantu mereka yang membutuhkan.
One of the first really good friends I made in the Islamic faith was from Jordan, and he is one of the best people that I have ever met in my entire life. I have met many people in my years. He is one of the best. As a matter of fact, the top 5 best people I've met in my life probably follow the Islamic faith. So, after he and I had been friends for a while, I found out that he was paying the bills of one of his friends. At that point in time, I couldn't figure that out, so I asked him, I'm like, why would you pay these bills? It was the end of the recession. Things were really tough. Jobs were crap. Money was bad. It was just, anyone who lived through the recession remembers.
Di saat kebanyakan orang mungkin akan berpikir 2 kali sebelum berbagi, pria muslim dalam ceritanya ini justru tak pernah ragu. Meski dirinya sendiri dalam kondisi sulit, tangannya selalu terulur untuk orang lain. Tak ada keluhan, tak ada pamrih, hanya ketulusan yang terpancar dari setiap perbuatannya.
And he told me she was from a South American country, I do believe, and she came to America for a better life and was diagnosed with cancer. And she got so sick that she couldn't work. He wasn't paying small bills. He was paying her car payment and some utilities, enabling her to be able to have less stress on her plate. That kind of kindness is rare. It's not something that you find every day. It's not something that you see every day from the people around you. That's a level of kindness that I can count on one hand the times I've seen. And he did. He paid those bills up until she died, and he took care of her for no reason other than the fact she was in need. That made me take a long, hard look at myself and the country that I live in.
Tak hanya itu, pada kesempatan lain, Nevin Heaven kembali mengunggah sebuah video yang menceritakan kebaikan keluarga Muslim yang merupakan pemilik tempat ia bekerja. Ia menyaksikan sendiri bagaimana kepedulian dan kasih sayang begitu lekat dalam kehidupan mereka.
2 of my bosses were from Yemen, and I still look at them like brothers. And there was one day I was at work, and I don't speak a lot of Arabic. So he got a phone call. One thing I'm really good at is reading vibes and speech patterns. The phone call started off, like a regular phone call, and then he was a little upset about something, and then all of a sudden he seemed really, really apologetic. I don't speak Arabic, I don't know what's going on, but I'm curious and I'm nosy. So when he gets off the phone, I'm like, what was that all about? It was his wife. She was back in Yemen with the kids, and something had happened to a family member and they needed help. And so she had a belt with gold discs, he said, and she wanted to sell the belt to raise money to help out. And he told her, absolutely not, you're not selling this belt. And she shut him down. She sold the belt and she donated the money to the people in need. And he was very apologetic for telling her no after that. And I always thought that was a wonderful thing. And that story has stuck with me over the years too.
Dari pengalaman-pengalaman ini, Nevin mengaku hatinya tergerak. Ia mulai menyadari bahwa kebaikan adalah sesuatu yang menular. Satu perbuatan baik dapat menginspirasi banyak orang.
It's helped me to remember that even if I'm trying to save money or I don't have a lot to give, sometimes I need to open up and give to the people in my life that I love and that are in need of my help. That story's always stuck with me and it's helped me become a better person.
Berbagai potret aksi kebaikan Muslim, khususnya di negara Paman Sam sendiri, memang sudah mulai semakin banyak mengundang perhatian banyak lapisan masyarakat. Berbagai komunitas Muslim kerap terlihat dan bahkan masuk dalam liputan berita nasional Amerika ketika melakukan aksi kemanusiaan dan kepedulian sosial. Inilah yang mulai mendasari agama Islam, keberadaannya mulai diterima dan mendapat rasa hormat di berbagai belahan dunia, terutama di mana Muslim menjadi populasi minoritas pada suatu negara.
Students from UW-Madison's Muslim Association spent their Tuesday afternoon handing out these invitations to Madison's homeless, inviting them to dinner and some discussion.
Hey, thank you.
Community dinners are commonplace in Madison.
What is that? Potato salad. Sure.
Resident Dwayne Dahl says he attends them frequently.
Thank you. A lot of students and the homeless population don't always get along.
Which is just another reason why members of UW's Muslim Student Association wanted to put the event on.
A great way to break down stereotypes is by working with other people and showing the community that, we're all working on things together and making progress together, and it's more of a community than people like to think, and we can be a community together.
Where a restaurant owner in Washington, D.C. is feeding people for free. No judgment, no questions. If you can't pay, it's okay.
How y'all doing?
Since opening in 2013, Manan has welcomed the homeless and anyone else who can't afford to pay and provides them with a free meal.
He says it's his way of heeding the principles of his Muslim faith.
I think that he's a saint. He's a beautiful man, and he's just so helpful. My stomach was growling. I was looking for a blessing. There he popped up and gave me a card and invited me to his restaurant for lunch.
Thank you, my friend.
And I was so overwhelmed and happy. I couldn't wait to get here. And ever since then, I've been coming.
I know God is happy with me, what I do, because I do it with my pure heart, with my pure intention to uplift others without seeking any reward, any recognition.
Manan's kindness is infectious. To feed those who can't pay, he mostly relies on help from customers who offer to buy an extra meal to pay it forward.
So it's like, we're coming here.
When Natalie Gerasimov heard his story, she came to buy lunch and brought friends.
It shows such a big heart and so much compassion.
He has provided over 80,000 meals so far.
Isn't that amazing? It's not from me. I didn't do it. if it's from God.
Inilah esensi sejati dari Islam. Bukan sekedar kata-kata, tetapi tindakan nyata yang mencerminkan kasih sayang dan kepedulian. Semoga kisah ini menginspirasi kita semua untuk lebih peduli dan berbagi, karena kebaikan, sekecil apapun, selalu memiliki makna yang besar.
Ya teman-teman, video ini tidak saya tujukan untuk menjudge atau menilai bahwasanya kita ya Muslim Indonesia yang mayoritas itu melakukan hal yang sebaliknya. Tidak, bukan begitu ya teman-teman. Tetapi video ini saya jadikan untuk penyemangat bagi kita semua yang mungkin sudah berusaha untuk menunjukkan kepedulian kita ya kepada lingkungan sekitar. Jadi ayo kita teruskan kepedulian kita kepada lingkungan sekitar. Jangan lupa niatkan yang utama adalah untuk mengharap ridho Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Tentunya ujian pasti akan berat ya ketika kita sudah mengusahakan untuk menginfakkan harta kita ke sesuatu yang mungkin menghasilkan ridho Allah, tetapi mungkin munculnya omongan-omongan tidak enak ya, atau mungkin Allah hadirkan ujian berupa tuduhan bahwasanya kita hanya mengejar pengakuan dari manusia bahwa kita adalah seorang dermawan ya dan lain-lain ya, atau mungkin ujian berupa perlakuan yang tidak enak atas orang yang mungkin telah kita bantu ya teman-teman. Ini adalah sebuah rangkaian ujian dari Allah tentunya ya. Kita harus semakin sadar tentang hal itu ya teman-teman. Lihatlah betapa sebenarnya tindakan kepedulian itu akan membuat orang-orang itu berkesan sebenarnya ya teman-teman. Bahkan diakui oleh orang beragama lain seperti yang terjadi di dalam video ini ya. Mereka semua peduli dengan lingkungan sekitarnya dan akhirnya diakui bahwa kepedulian Muslim itu lebih tinggi dibanding dengan agama lain ya teman-teman. Ya demikian sajalah teman-teman ya, mudah-mudahan video ini bermanfaat. Akhir kata saya tutup dengan doa kebaikan untuk bersama. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Semoga keselamatan serta rahmat Allah senantiasa meliputi kita semua, dan semoga keberkahan senantiasa Allah berikan kepada kita atas apapun yang kita usahakan dalam rangka meraih ridhonya. Amin ya rabbal alamin.